Hello, good morning, everyone. It's the motivation timeout again with Damilola Abodunrin, and it is my pleasure to be doing this again this morning. It is the 20th day in the month of July in the year 2020, and this is the 16th episode of the Motivation Timeout series. Today is the sixth episode in the month of July, and I am always super excited to be doing this every morning. So, this month we've been handling the theme called relationships. This month we've been handling the theme called Put a Twist on It for the month of July. Last month we handled the theme called Your Words and you're speaking it right and lighting up your realities. And this month we've been talking about putting a twist on it. So talking about putting a twist on it, last week for the past five episodes we've been dealing with perspectives. The way you change something, putting a little twist, putting a little twerk on something. And today we are going to be looking at relationships and your perspectives. Yeah, relationships and your perspectives. Good morning to my Facebook viewers. Good morning to my Instagram viewers. Good morning to my Anchor podcast listeners right now. And good morning to my YouTube family. So, guys, guess what? Talking about putting a twist on it, we have already put another twist. We have already put another twist on the way we stream our services now, our output for the Motivation Timeout series. Now we are now on Anchor Podcast, we are on YouTube, we are on Facebook, and we are on Instagram at the same time. So please feel free to subscribe to my YouTube page, Damilola Abodunrin, on YouTube. Then on Anchor at Transparency Speaks. Do well to share this video once we are done. K Jawad, thank you so much for joining in. Sondami, thank you so much for joining in. And Feikemi, thank you so much for joining in. And to my Facebook viewers, thank you all for joining in. So, fast forward to relationships and perspectives. Yes, we know that perspectives is how you view things. Perspective is how you see things. Perspective is from which angle you see things. Now, how do your relationships influence your perspectives? How do your relationships shape your perspectives? That's where we are coming to now. Relationships basically has to do with the way we deal with people, the way we relate with people. So now I'm going to be looking at it from the interpersonal relationship perspective, from the interpersonal relationship view. So how do you handle those people that you deal with on a daily basis? There's this common saying that show me your friend and I'll tell you who you are. Now I'm telling you, show me your friend and I'll tell you how you view things. Because the relationships you keep has a way of making or marring the way you view things. The relationships you keep has a way of helping you shape your perspectives, has a way of helping you view things from a better angle or helping you spoil things. The way you relate with people has a way of helping you solve problems or has a way of helping you create bigger problems. So how do I mean? Today and this week, as you set out to your daily businesses or your daily office routine or your regular autopilot mode, or maybe you're putting a twist on it already, how do you deal with the person on the next desk? How do you deal with the person by the next shop? How do you handle differences? How do you handle situations when they go out of hand or when situations are trying to calm down? How do you view issues? How do you settle issues? So one way or the other, the relationships you keep as a way of helping you nurture the way you view things. It also has a way of helping you shatter the way you view things. So I'll be talking about the quality of the relationships you keep and now. Do you know that if you want to have a better view to things, you have to learn how to see things from the way other people see things? That's very critical going into this week. The way you view things, you have to, by fire, by force, manage other people's perspectives to the way you are seeing that thing. So when a difference sets up, when there's a dispute somewhere, probably you have a disagreement on the way you are seeing things, or probably you don't align the way you are seeing things, how do you sort out that issue? Do you stand on the all or nothing bracket? That is, if it doesn't go my way, it's not going anybody's way? Or are you ready to shift grounds? Are you ready to welcome somebody else's perspective? Because just like a commodity, you are the supplier, and the other person is the customer, is the person that is needing that thing. Now, your relationships will be the ones to help you shape how the person will see your view and how you also see the person's view. So, what are the people that you spend your time with? What are the people that you relate with? How do they solve issues? How do they see issues? These are very, very critical elements in how your relationships will help shape your perspective. So, this week, as you set out, if you probably get into, most likely you get into an issue with one person or the other, or probably something sparks up and you're now beginning to look for, are you part of the fault finders or solution finders? So when an issue happens, how do you solve it? Interpersonal relationship is key in the way you view things. So when an issue happens, when a situation sparks up, when an issue comes up, how do you see that particular issue? Are you looking at it from the other person's perspective at the same time you're looking at it from your perspective? So in solving every issue that you get into this week, you need to understand that you have to value the person you are dealing with relationship and your relationship. That is, beyond the differences that you people have, be ready to create a common ground. Beyond the differences that everybody has on their sides, beyond the reasons why you are holding your own side of the divide and the other person is holding his own side of the divide, be ready to create a common ground. It's very, very critical to shaping your perspectives on how to resolve issues this week. Then I also spoke about valuing people. The more value you place on your relationships, the easier it is for you to see things from other people's views. So that is, value every relationship in your life, value every people you meet on a daily basis, respect them. When you do that, you will be able to see things from their perspectives. You'll be able to you'll be ready to welcome their views as you're about shaping yours. What are those you spend your time with? Are they the set of people that when it comes to managing issues, when it comes to relating with people, they find it difficult? You have to be able to build a common ground, because the way you view life, the way you view things, your shape, the angle at which you see things from, your relationship has a very, very key role in helping you shape the way you see things. So you have to be very, very deliberate about the people you spend your time with. Positive people. I say it over and over again. I preach the message of positivity over and over again. Ensure that the people that you spend your time with are people that would help you fuel your life positively. Are the relationships that are very, very good in helping your growth. It's very, very important. The more you spend your time with those people, the better the way you see things. The better you'll be able to accommodate other people's views. The better you'll be able to build your own views. The more flexible you would be with the way you see things and the way you approach issues. Your relationships is very critical to the way you see things. If you have the solution mindset relationships, you would have the solution view to every situation that comes your way. But if you work with the negative set of people, you keep looking at the problems and you never see the solution. So as you set out this week, ensure that the people that you spend your time with are those that will help fuel your life positively. Are the relationships that you value, are the relationships that will help you shape the way you see things. Don't trade it for anything. I'll see you guys on Wednesday again on the Motivation Timeout series, and I want you to part. I'll part with you with the on I'll part with these few words, that the strength of your relationships lies on every party involved. Your relationships would help shape your perspective. So spend time with the people that would help build your perspectives positively. When someone is doing anything wrong around you, when anybody does anything wrong around you, forget what the person has done wrong and start looking at the way you can shape that issue to make it get better. Don't join fault finders, rather join the solution finders team. Till I come your way next week. Sorry, till I come your way on Wednesday. Don't stop putting a twist on everything you do. Even if you have an autopilot mode, put something different on it. Launch into something different. Add a little spice to it. Your relationships is key to your perspectives. Spend time with people that will help you shape your relationships better. Remember, show me your friend and I'll tell you who you are. Show me your friend and I'll tell you how you view things. Thank you. Damilola Abodunrin. Have a nice day.